Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. There he goes on the right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returnable from the 2.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
43! 43!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. 30! The 10! And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Dive play straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's completed out to the right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
158!
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much.
This is caught inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow. 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 Hey, go, 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 go. Right side.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Yellow. Come back. Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
And they just get the play off. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
Got a cannon.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57. Oh, hey, I down these two. I down these two. Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Hey,
line.
15. Hey, Sunday. Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
I go on, Eddie. Hey, rip lift. 15. Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum block as they go for another stop on third down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. Down the field. Evans has it. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Colts holding a 10-point lead. Second down now. They need 7.
319.
quickly out to the right. Complete. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Titans 7.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
A give now from the gun. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
The give here on second. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
gain of 17
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
Taken down.
Working quickly here.
3-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Now on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
no gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
Running it now out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 8. Brings up 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now give left side.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Another carry for him. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Back to the well again. And he has this down to the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.